about the Republic Day as well as the Australian Day. We have a common sort of reason to celebrate it, being from the country of birth and as well the adopted country. So would you like to say something to our readers or listeners?
Yeah, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Republic Day. I'd like to wish everyone a happy Australia Day as well. I mean, it's a historic day for India because on 15th of August 1947, that's the day on which India became independent from over 200 years of colonial rule. And so that's called Independence Day. But on the 26th of January, what we commemorate and celebrate is the emergence of India as a sovereign democratic republic. And so that's why it's Republic Day, and it's a very important day for India. Australia is the only country in the world with whom we share the same date for the National Day, so it's a cause for double celebration.
So do you have any plans or like some important news for the community for this year?
Yeah, work hard, bond with your neighbors, try and promote Indo-Australian relations.
So would you like to point out some problems that are prevailing in Indian community right now?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of any problems prevailing in the Indian community, but I do think what we should do is, as I said, there have been devastating floods. It'll be important that the Indian community acts in one voice, collects all the different collections and puts it into one single kitty, and then sends it out so that in a consolidated amount it looks much better, much bigger, and does demonstrate how concerned people of Indian origin are for those who are suffering as a result of the floods.
Anything like you talked about the kitty? Is there any initiation from our CG office or High Commission office for that to represent the Indian community?
No, I don't think it will be fair for either the Consulate or the High Commission to take an initiative of this nature. It's something that one can only appeal to the Indian community, because I think the Indian community is fully capable of doing this. And it's not a crisis. If there was a crisis that happened, as happened during the students' issue, yeah, the Consulate and the High Commission will step in. But this is one where I believe that for the, by and large, Australian community, it would give a tremendous feeling about the Indian community that lives here. If they were to know that, well, here's the Indian community across the board, reaching out to people in distress and in suffering.
Last couple of questions. What about the Indian kids who are born here or probably growing here? What do you think, what kind of duties or respect or whatever you feel they should have towards India as well as to share with Australia? And the second one is, what do you think about the students who are coming here or came here? They have lots of problems, they have lots of curiosities, they have lots of plans in their life. How should they behave with the local community down here and the local government guidelines?
Well, I think it goes without saying that everybody has to behave with a sense of decorum, decency, and in a manner which is befitting the values that both Australia and India share. I don't think there's absolutely two ways about that. So if anyone is coming over here to study, then he or she must conform to the rules and regulations that are over here. In any case, I don't think the rules and regulations that are here are earth-shakingly different from the ones in India. And therefore, to show respect to women, to show respect to rules, regulations, law, this I think goes without saying, and nobody should even think of breaking them. So that's the first thing I would upfront say. But I think, by and large, the Indian community of students that are here are pretty good, and they do conduct themselves extremely well. There are odd students who don't conform to the rules and regulations, and the law will take its course. As regards the Indian kids who are born over here, the first message I'd say is be Australian and be proud to be Australian. But at the same time, there are values which are Indian, which you can adhere to. Do not lose sight of the language, of the culture that your parents and your grandparents have. And quite frankly, you will find they're not at all in conflict with Australian values. So you can be Australian and be Indian at the same time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you from the team of our Indo-Australia newspaper here, which is online. And again, Happy Republic Day and Happy Australia Day.
Happy Republic Day, Happy Australia Day. Thank you very much.
Thanks.